Hi, thank you for joining me today. Let me trying something. I think I've tried two other cheladas. Reviewed those on the channel. Let me trying my third one today. This one here is the Budweiser Chelada made with Clamato. It's picante. Now my wife picked this up for me. Maybe she didn't notice it said picante. I'm a spiceless kind of guy. I don't like things to be spicy. However, this says picante, and for me, that's very spicy. But you know what? I gotta drink it. This is a big can. This is 5% alcohol. It says lager with natural flavors and vegetable juice for color. How big is this can? This is huge. This looks like a 24 ouncer. It's 25 ounce. 25 ounce. So I'm going to use my big 50 ounce glass to try this in. I do love cheladas. I do. Let's see how it's going to taste. So 25 ounces. This is a 50 ounce glass. I can see there's some chunks going in there. Oh man, look at this. Wonderful magic happening right here. And it's definitely got chunks in it. Now what those are chunks of, I hope they're not pepper chunks. But even if they are, I'm going to drink it because I'm not going to waste it. The head is dissipating very quickly. Got bigger bubbles up the top, and little ones here as the beer's filtering down. These ones up here are popping really fast. It's the loudest head I think I've ever heard. Where was this brewed at? St. Louis, Missouri. Do not shake, it says. Rotate gently to mix. I did that before I opened the can. I didn't do it intentionally. I didn't know I was supposed to, but I did roll it. Okay, this is 25 ounces here. That means this is another 25 ounces right here, because this is a 50 ounce glass. It is narrow here, it's wider here, so I'm going to dive into this because this is heavy. I want you to know the glass itself is heavy. Once you put 25 ounces of stuff in there, it's even heavier. So my right arm is getting to be very, very muscular. I'm sure you guys can see that. I need to start using the left arm a little bit. So the head is completely gone. That was a huge head. It's completely gone. It's got a... It just smells like tomato juice. Not really getting any... A little bit of lemon and tomato juice is what I'm getting. Let's see how hot and spicy this thing is. Like I say, this is picante, which got some pictures of some peppers. I don't know if those are jalapenos or what they are. I'd say I'm not a hot pepper guy, not a hot sauce guy. Medium is about as high as I go. I will on occasion eat hot sauce on my wings from Hooters. Frank's Red Hot is the only hot sauce I will buy that I will put on stuff because it's got great flavor. But let's see. The head is completely gone. It's a lager beer. And I got the back, it's written in Spanish. So let's see. It's lager beer with natural flavors and vegetable juice for color. 5% alcohol by volume. So let's dive into this. Cheers. It's not as spicy as I was expecting. It is spicy. Don't taste it in my mouth. It actually has a sweetness in your mouth. Definitely more tomato. Slight burning in my throat from the picante, but in the mouth I didn't taste it at all. And I'm thinking, this is a Budweiser Chelada. The other two cheladas I had, I believe, were Modelo. They were Mexican cheladas. And I did like their, I don't remember what they called it, but it was their tomato-based chelada. The other one I think was called lime and salt. But the tomato one, to me, tasted like a Bloody Mary. So I'm going to say I like the Modelo one better than this. Only because it was way more flavorful. This one, has a sweetness. It's almost like tomato juice, just straight up tomato juice that sugar was put in. It's got a sweetness like that. Now I like a tomato. I love to eat a raw tomato. When I eat a raw tomato though, I got the salt shaker next to me. I don't put salt or pepper or anything on my food. I don't. My wife says I like my food to be bland, but the truth is I like my food to taste like what it is. But a tomato, if I'm eating it raw, every bite's got to have, I got to hit the salt shaker on there. So that's what I want my tomato to taste like. This does not taste like it has any salt in it whatsoever. It's more sweet. It's like I say, it's more like they put sugar in it and peppers instead of salt and pepper, or just left the tomato the way that it was without putting salt or sugar in it. So that being said, it doesn't look like I've touched this, but I assure you I have. It's not bad. Wolfie says, he'd like to find out if it's bad or not, but it's not bad. It's just not, in my mind, it could have been a lot better. Only because I have tasted other cheladas that I liked a lot better. This one, I wouldn't rush out and buy this one again. I prefer, like I say, the Modelo one to me tasted like a Bloody Mary that didn't have the strong, I'm a beer guy. I don't know what goes in a Bloody Mary. I think it's vodka, not 100% sure. But the Modelo version, to me, tasted like a Bloody Mary without the vodka-y flavor. Every time I've ordered a Bloody Mary somewhere, when they bring it to me, it's like it's heavy on the vodka flavor. If I was making it myself, I would just put a little bit in it. Because I'm not a vodka guy. I'm not a hard liquor guy. I'm a beer guy. So it's not bad. It's sweet. The spicy, and I'm very critical when it comes to spicy because I don't like spicy. This does have a very, very, very slight kick. It's so small. I mean, my throat is just barely burning. It's not anything super hot, so that shouldn't scare you away if you don't like hot sauce, like I don't. But I think this one is a little lacking in the flavor department. I wouldn't buy it again. I didn't buy this one. My wife bought it for me. It was different. I need to review some different beers, different types, different styles. This is different, and I'm glad I tasted it. I am going to finish drinking it, but I wouldn't rush out. If you want to try a chelada, if you haven't tried them yet, or if this is the only chelada that you've tried, you need to go out and try some other cheladas. Because if this is what you're used to a chelada tasting like, and this is what you're going to stick with, you're really missing out on some other, in my opinion, better flavored cheladas. So it was a nice try by Budweiser, but I think they missed the mark on this one. So I'm going to give it a thumbs down. This is not worth seeking out. If you want to, go ahead. If you don't want to, but you'd like to try a chelada, go out and buy one, just not this one. It's not impressive. It's not memorable. When I'm done drinking it, I'm going to forget I ever drank it. And if 5% alcohol. The only nice thing about this was it was a 25-ounce can. So that's basically a little over 2 beers in one can, 5% alcohol. It'll do the trick. It's just unimpressive. So I'm going to shut this off and get back to drinking this. It's going to take me a while. But thanks for stopping by the Hardcore Pub. It's always nice when you stop by. Next time, bring a friend with you. Everybody's welcome at the Hardcore Pub. So, until next time. Sugary tomato juice.